water bottles or some cans. Just anything that adds a little bit of extra weight. I would recommend anything between 1 to 5 pounds. So I'll give you just a minute or two to go and grab something. And when you're ready, we will meet on our mats. And we'll also need a yoga mat, just some space to move around, as well as some bar space. We will get started in just a little bit. Okay, so hopefully everyone's ready. If not, they can just join us. Now we'll start on our mats. So go ahead and start at the top of your mat in the seated position with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. Reach your arms forward, and we're going to lower down slowly in 5 seconds. Lower down 4, 3, 2, and 1. And once you're on your back, just pull your knees into your chest and give them a gentle squeeze and start rocking side to side. So just bring some movement into that lower body, opening up the back. And start to deepen your breaths as well. So take big inhales through the nose and slow exhales out through your mouth. So you want to slow down your exhales, controlling the amount of air you release. Make your exhales last just as long as your inhales. Good, now keep your hands on your knees, one hand on each kneecap, and start to draw circles with your legs in opposite directions. So keep those hip flexors relaxed. Relax your quads and your hamstrings, and just allow your hands and your arms to do the work here. Reverse the direction of your circles. Good, now let go of your knees, place your arms in a T with your palms facing down. Bring your legs to a tabletop position, take a big inhale. Then as you exhale, drop both legs over to the left. So just taking an easy twist here. Don't force your legs down, just allow gravity to do the work. Nice and easy twist. Start to release any tension in the lower back. Still taking those deep breaths in through the nose and slowly out through the mouth. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, pull your belly button towards your spine and pull your right hip back down onto the floor so that your legs come back up to center. And take another inhale. And exhale, drop your legs over to the right. Again, just taking it easy. Don't force your legs down. This is just a simple, easy twist just to warm up the spine. Gotta take a big inhale. Exhale, engage that core. Pull your left hip back onto your mat. And then hug your knees in again, squeezing them in tight. Feeling that compression in your hip flexors. Good, now take a long body stretch. So extend your arms and legs. Make yourself as tall as possible. Reach those arms up away from your shoulders and then your toes down away from your hips. So you're making yourself super long, stretching out the spine, stretching out underneath the arms, extending the legs. And on your next inhale, just release the stretch, roll over onto one side, and then push yourself up until you're in a seated position. So once you're seated, just find a comfortable position with your legs. You can bend them, or you can have them extended straight in front of you, whatever feels good to you. And sit up tall. So just rest your hands on your thighs or your knees. Push your shoulders down away from your ears. And we're going to stretch out our neck. So drop your chin to your chest. And you can hold it here, or if you want a little bit of an additional deeper stretch, just interlace your fingers behind your head and very gently encourage your chin closer to your chest, feeling that stretch in the back of your neck. So make sure you're not hunching over. You still want to keep a tall spine. You're just isolating the stretch to your neck muscles. Good, bring that head back up. Now reach your right ear towards your right shoulder. So you're just tilting your head to the right, and you'll feel that stretch on the left side of your neck. So you can hold it here, or if you want more of a stretch, take your right hand, place your fingertips on your left temple, and still be very gentle with it. Just encourage your right ear closer to your right shoulder. Good, bring your head back upright and now tilt it to the left. So you're reaching your left ear to your left shoulder, stretching out the right side of your neck. You can hold it here, or you can add the fingertips to the temple. Still be very gentle. You're just stretching the right side of your neck. Bring that head back upright. Now we're just gonna look over the right shoulder. So keep your chest facing forward. You're just turning your head to the right. Try to look past your shoulder. Don't move your torso. You're just twisting in the neck, moving the head. Look forward, and now other side. So chest is still facing forward. Look over your left shoulder, isolating that movement to just your head and your neck. Good, bring it back front, again to the right. And back to the front, and over the left shoulder. Good, bring it back forward. Now take an inhale, lift both of your arms up overhead, look up at your hands. And as you exhale, reach up and over to the right. So you're gonna drop your right hand down and reach over with the left arm. You'll feel that stretch on the left side of your body. You can either look down at the floor or up at the ceiling, whatever feels better on your neck. Then on your next inhale, lift back up, look at your hands. Then exhale, reach to the left. So you're reaching with your right arm, tilting over to the left, stretching the right side of your body. You can look down at the floor or up at the ceiling. Just focus on reaching that arm up and over. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, reach up and over to the right again, maybe stretching 1 inch lower than last time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, reach up and over to the left. Taking a deeper stretch than last time, opening up that side body. Good. Inhale, lift up. Good, release the hands down, and now bring the soles of your feet together to touch. So you want to make a diamond shape with your legs. Your feet are touching. You can grab onto your shins or your ankles. You're just going to hinge forward. So you want to keep a straight, long spine. Rather than hunching over here, we're keeping our back straight, and you just want to hinge from the hips forward. Even if you're doing a very small hinge forward because your hips are tight, as long as you feel that stretch right here, then that's good. Hold it here. Take a big inhale. Then as you exhale, round forward. Now you can relax the back of the neck and round the spine over your legs. Again, it doesn't matter how deep you're going, as long as you feel that stretch on the outside of your hips, you're doing it right. Good, let's slowly lift our chest back up. And make your way to a tabletop position on your hands and knees. So once you're in tabletop, stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. And you want to have the tops of your feet pressed into the floor. Let's take some cat-cow. So take an inhale. As you exhale, curve your back, tuck your chin in, tuck your tailbone in, and round your spine as much as you can. Then as you inhale, find cow pose. So drop your chest, arch your back, point your tailbone up, and then lift your gaze up towards the ceiling or just straight forward. Good, exhale, push the hands down and curve your spine. Pull that belly button up towards the ceiling. You're doming up the top of your back. Good, and then inhale, find cow pose. Drop your chest, arch your back, and look up at the ceiling. Good, one more time in each position. Sorry guys, my computer is just freaking out. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully you can still see me. Good, okay, find a neutral spine in tabletop position. Go ahead and tuck your toes. Then lift your knees just 1 inch off the floor for a hovering tabletop. Hold it. We're going to hold it for 10 seconds. So don't change your alignment. You're just lifting the knees. 5 more seconds here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Send your hips up and back. Find downward facing dog. If you need to adjust your hands and feet, feel free to do that. And then pedal out your feet left and right. Reaching one heel towards the floor as you pop up the other heel, and then just switch sides. So you can go as fast or as slow as you want here as you pedal out your feet. Just focus on stretching out those calf muscles, maybe even the hamstrings, and warming up the ankle joints. A couple more. Good. Now find some stillness here in downward facing dog. So reach both of your heels down towards the floor. If you need to bend your knees, you can bend your knees. Without moving your hands, think of moving your chest closer to your thighs, and then spread out all of your fingers, push them down into the floor. And take an inhale, look forward at the top of your mat. As you exhale, take small steps forward and find a standing forward fold. Keep your feet hip-width distance apart. Relax your head, let it hang heavy. Gently nod your head yes. And shake your head no. And of course, if your hamstrings feel tight here, you can bend your knees. Good. Now for your arms, you can either grab opposite elbows or you can interlace your fingers behind your neck and then just sway your torso side to side. So right now we're just relaxing our neck so that our head feels heavy, and then the weight of your head is pulling you closer to the floor, lengthening the spine. So just let that sway carry you right to left, side to side. Now wherever your hands are, just release them down, relax your arms. Start to toe heel your feet together until they're touching. And you're gonna bend your knees, point your tailbone down, bend your knees as much as you can as you keep your heels down on the floor, and then roll up. Slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Bone by bone, let your chin be the last thing up. Good. Stand up all the way straight. Go ahead and close your eyes. Roll your shoulder blades down your back so that your chest is open. And then just take a deep breath in. And then exhale out through your mouth. Good. Take an inhale. Sweep your arms up overhead for mountain pose. Bring your biceps right next to your ears. Drop your shoulders down away from your ears. Then as you exhale, open up the chest and take a small back bend. So you're just making a goalpost shape with your arms. Look up at the ceiling and very gently, slightly push your hips forward. And inhale, lift back up, find mountain pose with your arms up. As you exhale, leading with your chest, dive forward into a forward fold. And take an inhale, lift up halfway. So place your fingertips on your shins and reach that head forward. Find a flat back here and create as much space in your spine as possible. Then exhale, plant your hands down and step back to a high plank. You want to make sure your shoulders are stacked right over your wrists. And you want to also make sure that your hips aren't higher than your shoulders. So drop those hips if they are. We're here for 8 more seconds. Push your hands down into the floor to engage your shoulders. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward at the top of your mat. Exhale, take small steps forward to a forward fold with your feet together. And inhale, slowly rise up through the spine. Once you're all the way up, just bring those arms up to mountain pose. Bring those biceps right next to the ears. As you exhale, find a back bend. You can make this one bigger than the last. Really focus on opening up the chest and pulling the elbows out and away from each other. Inhale, lift back up to mountain pose. And exhale, swan dive, leading with your chest into a forward fold. Relax your head at the bottom of your fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen that spine, find that flat back. Then exhale again, fold behind, high plank. Hold it for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Now let's take one more full round. Inhale, look up. Exhale, walk forward, forward fold. Inhale, rise through the spine, all the way up to mountain pose. Exhale, now take a big back bend, open up that chest, extend in the spine. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Exhale, swan dive forward. Relax the head at the bottom. Inhale, halfway lift. Pull the crown of the head forward. Exhale, high plank. So really find your alignment right away. Pull that belly button in towards your spine. 8 more seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Reach those heels towards the floor. Now keep your gaze right in between your feet. So look at your mat in between your feet. And then walk your hands back one at a time until you're in a forward fold. And now once your hips are over your ankles, you're in a forward fold. Bend your knees and very slowly, even slower than the first time, roll up to a standing, one vertebrae at a time. Really try to feel each piece of your spine. Okay, let's move on to bar. So you're gonna need your weights at the bar, but not quite yet, so just have them close by. Okay, let me try one more time, I'm so sorry guys. My computer is very old, so it tends to freak out pretty easily. Okay, I guess, so I can't really see you guys, but I think you can still see me. So hopefully it's all good. Okay, so at the bar, we're gonna start facing the bar in first position. So have your heels together. If I look down at my feet, they're making a V shape. So my toes are pointing out and my heels are touching in first position. I'm just gonna do some heel raises on 2 feet. So lift the heels up with straight knees, squeeze your quads right here, then lower down. Lift up and down. We're gonna do 20. Lift, lower down. 19 more. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Get ready to hold it on the last one. So now keep your heels up. You're just gonna bend your knees, lift back up. If you want to add an extra challenge, take your hands off of the bar and bring them up overhead. So you're keeping your heels up off the floor. You're just bending and straightening the knees. You don't have to go all the way down. Just bend enough that you feel your quads engage at the bottom. Bend and lift. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On the last one, get ready to hold it here. So right now, my heels are off the floor, knees are bent. We're just gonna add a pulse. Again, if you wanna add an extra bounce challenge, lift your arms up and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. So widen your stance and find a second position. We're gonna do the same exact thing, but with this wide stance here. So lift your heels, lower down. Keep your knees straight, squeezing these quads right here. We also wanna squeeze our glutes and engage the core. So everything is engaged right now. All of your muscles are squeezed, and we're just moving the heels up and down. We got 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, stay up. Keep your hands on the bar or off, bend and lift, bend and lift. So the heels are up off the floor. You can get even lower now that we're in second position. So we have a wider range of motion. Get really low on that plie. Bend those knees a lot. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, get ready to hold it down and pulse, pulse, down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now relax. Okay, now we're gonna face the side. So have your left hand on the bar and your right arm is gonna be out. So everyone pay attention to this arm because we tend to forget about it when we're moving our legs around. So always come back to this arm. Your elbow should be higher than your wrist and your fingertips. So don't let this happen. Don't let this happen. Elbows higher than your wrist, and it's a very slight round shape in the elbow. So keep that arm out the whole time. We're gonna start in first position, and we're just gonna do some small kicks. So kick that leg up, lower it down 2 inches. Lift it up, lower it down, up and down, up and down. So we're gonna speed it up. It's basically just pulses. Go up, 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 up. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, keep your legs straight and flex your foot. Then point your foot. Flex and point. So both knees are straight here. If you feel this leg start to drop, don't let it drop. Lift it back up. 8 more. Flex as hard as you can, point as hard as you can. Don't forget about the arm. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to first position and then just bring that same leg, it's your right leg, behind you. Same thing, pulse up, up. Squeeze this glute right here every time you lift that leg. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the leg up, flex the foot, point the foot. Flex as hard as you can, point as hard as you can. Flex, point. 8 more, don't forget about the arm. 7. Also make sure your leg is right behind you. It tends to drift to the side when we get tired. So make sure your foot is right behind your spine. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Right away, other side. Now your right hand is on the bar, left arm is out. Remember, elbow higher than your wrist. First position, lift that leg up. It doesn't have to be high, just make sure it's straight and pulse. Up, up, up. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, don't let it drop. Flex and point. Flex the foot, point the foot. 8 more, keep that leg exactly where it was when you started. You shouldn't be dropping down. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come through first position and then just kick your leg back. Pulse it up, up. Squeeze the glute when you lift the leg. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your leg up. Make sure it's right behind your spine. Flex and point. Flex, point. Try to keep your chest up. 7 more. 6, 5. Really flex that foot hard. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good. And let's finish in first position. Okay, so now facing the bar again. Come to second position. So your toes are facing out. Feet are wider than your hips. Hands go on the bar. And take a big plie. So go all the way down. Then only lift up halfway. All the way down, halfway up. 10 more. 9, 8. So this is your max plie. You should be going all the way down, as low as you can go. 10 more. 10, I led earlier. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On the last one, stay down. Take your hands off the bar. Place them on your hips. Stay as low as you can go. Hold it for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. Nice. Shake your legs out. Shake, shake, shake. Okay, let's bring in the weights. So you can have 2 weights or cans, whatever you're using. You can either have 2 in one hand or just 1. Or if you don't even have any weights, that's totally fine. You can still do the same exact movement without the weights and it will still be effective. So whatever you're using, have it in your right hand. Left hand is going to be on the bar. You're in first position. You're going to take a plie, have your weights at your shoulders, elbows tucked in, bend your knees, and then as you lift your heels and straighten your legs, press your weights up. Bend, shoulder press up. Bend and up. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and try not to use momentum here. Use your muscles to create the movement. 3, 2, last 1, stay up. Keep your knees straight, keep your heels up off the floor, and just the arm is moving. More shoulder presses. Elbow comes down, push it up. Down, up. 8 more. 7, 6, and we're still bouncing on our tippy toes here. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good, relax. Other side. So now your weights are your left hand, right hand is on the bar. Second position. So your feet are wider than your hips, toes are turned out. Same movement, just a different foot position. So bend, plie, get super low. Straighten your knees, lift your tippy toes, shoulder press. Bend, tippy toes, shoulder press. Bend, tippy toes, shoulder press. 10 more. 10, 9. Again, don't use momentum. Control your hands on the way down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, stay up. Balance on your tippy toes. Bend your elbow, bring your weights to your shoulders, then press it up. Just the shoulder presses. Make sure you're still squeezing your quads, your legs are straight, your heels are high off the floor. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and relax. Cool. Okay, switch them back to your right hand. Again, you can have 2 weights in one hand, 1 weight, whatever. You're gonna be facing the bar this time. So your left hand is on the bar, then start with your weights up overhead and lean over to the left. So you'll feel a stretch right here on the right side of your body from the lean. Then you're gonna squeeze your obliques, bring your knee and your elbow together to touch. So your right knee and your right elbow touch, and then you extend, lean back over to the left. Obliques, elbow and knee, extend back out. And if you can't touch your elbow and knee together, that's fine. You just want to use your obliques to crunch to the right side and then extend to the left. Bring it in and out. 15 more. And really lean as much as you can without straining your back. 11 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, extend out, bring it in, switch sides. So, weights are in your left hand, right hand is on the bar, right in front of you. And this time we're gonna lean over to the right. So you're leaning over, bend your elbow and knee, try to get them to touch, then lean back over to the right. Again, don't strain your back, but still lean over as much as you can. Bring it in, and out. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, extend out, and then bring it in. Okay, so let's set the weights down. We will come back to them later. But for right now, facing this way, left hand is on the bar. And your right arm is gonna be out to the side just like before. So the elbow is higher than the wrist. And don't forget about the arm, it's gonna be out the whole time. So lift your right leg up. Keep it low. It should be lower than 90 degrees. You're gonna rond de jambe or circle the leg to the back. Then bring it right back to the front. Circle it back, circle it front. Now the goal for this movement is to not move your upper body, so only the leg is moving. That means you really gotta squeeze your core, keep that arm engaged, keep your abs engaged, and your glutes and your leg are creating the movement. Just moving back and forth. You wanna make sure your leg stays on the same level as it's moving front and back. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, make sure you're breathing, 7, 6, squeeze those abs, 5, 4, 3, do your best to not move that upper body, 2, last 1, and relax. Okay, other side. So now your left arm is up, lift your left leg in front of you, then circle it to the back, circle it to the front. Do not move that upper body, it should be frozen. Only your left leg is moving. 8 more, 8. Don't forget about the arm either, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and relax. Cool, okay. Now, facing away from the bar, you can have your hands on the bar, on your hips. You can lean slightly against your bar, whatever you want. So, you're gonna lift your right knee up in front of you and have your toes at about knee height, but don't rest your foot on your knee, okay? So, we're gonna extend out in 4 counts, then bring it back in 4 counts, like so. Also, don't worry about how high your leg is going. You just wanna make sure you get it all the way straight and control it on the way in. Okay, so out in 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it in, 4, 3, 2, 1, out, 4, 3, 2, 1, in, 4, 3, 2, 1, out, 4, 3, 2, 1, in, 4, 3, 2, 1, out, 4, 3, 2, 1, in, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3 more, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, last 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your leg up. We're gonna go in 2 counts. So out, in 2, out, 2, in, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 5 more. 2, 1, 2, 4, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Get your leg all the way straight. 2, 1, 2. 2 more. 1, 2, 1, 2. Last 1, 2, 1, 2. Relax. Cool. Okay, other side. So nice and simple. Lift that knee. Extended 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. 3, 2, 1. Nice and controlled. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. 3, 2, 1, straighten that leg all the way, 2, 1, in, 3, 2, 1, 4 more, out, 3, 2, 1, in, 3, 2, 1, out, 3, 2, 1, in, 3, 2, 1, out, 3, 2, 1, in, 3, 2, 1, 1 more, 3, 2, 1, in, 3, 2, 1, moving on to 2 counts. So out, in 2, in, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, extend that leg all the way. We got 5 more, out, 2, in, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, almost there, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2 more, 1, 2, 1, 2, last 1, 2, 1, 2, and relax. Shake those legs out. So let's do a little quad stretch. So you're gonna grab your right foot with your right hand, pull your heel in towards your glute, and then slightly push your hips forward just a little bit to stretch this muscle right here. And now release the right foot and turn around so you can grab your left foot with your left hand. Pull that heel in towards your glutes and slightly push those hips forward. Okay, so moving on to some glute work. We're gonna be facing the bar. If you're using a wall or something that you can't put your hands on top of, you can just press your hands against the wall and lean forward like this. But if you do have something that you can rest your hands on top of, you can either rest your hands there, or you can fold your arms over each other like this, like a genie. And place your forearms on the bar and then your head on your arms. Just make sure that you don't tense up your shoulders up here. So leaning forward, your chest should be facing down. You're gonna bend your right knee and start with your knees touching together. Keeping your knee bent at a 90-degree angle, lift that knee up, then lower it back down, touch your knees together. Lift it up, lower it down. Lift up, lower down. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On the last one, hold your leg up and then pulse. Small pulses, about 1 or 2 inches of movement, pulsing the knee up and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stay there. Keep your knee up, extend your leg straight, and then bend. Straighten it out and bend. 8 more. 8. Relax those shoulders. 7. Keep that knee high. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 1 more. Lower that leg. Cool. Okay, same thing on the left side. So now your right leg is straight. Bend your left knee to a 90-degree angle. Start with your knees touching together. Then open the left knee out. Lift it up. Lower it down. Lift up and down. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold your leg up and pulse. Pulse up, up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your leg up. Don't let your knee drop. Straighten out the leg and bend. Kick it out. And keep your knee up at the same level that it started. 7 more. 6, 5. Relax the shoulders again. 4, 3, 2. 1 more. And relax. Lower the leg. Okay, so we have 1 more glute exercise, then we will go back to our mats. Same position as earlier. So you're dropping your chest down. This time we're gonna have both legs straight. You're gonna lift your right leg out to the side. It's not back here, it's right to the side of us. So you're lifting your right leg, left knee is straight, circle your right leg forward. You're just drawing small circles, moving your entire leg keeping both knees straight. And make sure you're pointing your toes on your right foot. Circle. Try to keep it small. Keep that leg as high as you can as you circle. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse the direction of your circle. Still keep that leg as high as you can. Keep it moving. Even though you're tired, even though it burns, keep moving. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Okay, other side. So lift up your left leg. Both knees are straight. Point your toes and circle that leg forward. Keep it going. Keep that leg high. Keep your knees straight. And just keep moving, drawing those circles with the entire leg. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse the direction of your circles. Keep that leg high. Straight knees, pointed toes, shoulders are relaxed. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now you can relax. Good job. Move those hips side to side just to stretch out your glutes. And we're going to go back to our mats. So make sure your weights are nearby because we're going to use them in a bit. Okay, get some water, but just small sips so you don't get a cramp. Okay. Now, we're gonna do some arm work. So, grab onto your weights, your water bottles, your cans, whatever you're using, and find a seat on your mat. You can sit on your knees. You can sit with your legs straight in front of you, with your legs crossed. Whatever works for you. Just make sure that you're able to sit with your spine straight, right over your hips, and that you're not hunching forward. Okay, so one weight in each hand. Bend your elbows and then squeeze your elbows into your side, almost like you want to squeeze yourself flat. Have a 90-degree angle in your elbows and have your palms facing up. You're just going to extend your arms out, then bring them back into where you started at 90 degrees. Extend out, bring it in. If you don't have weights, keep your fingers long. Extend, squeeze, bring it in, squeeze. Bring it out, squeeze in, out, and squeeze, out, and squeeze. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7. You should feel a pulling sensation. You're pulling in, squeezing those elbows into your sides. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, stay out. And you're gonna bend up here to 90 degrees, extend out, bend, extend. Again, if you don't have weights, squeeze here, squeeze out, squeeze and squeeze. Long fingers without the weights. Squeeze and squeeze. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good. Now come back to where you started. So your elbows are tucked into your sides. This time your arms are parallel. So your palms are facing up, squeezing the elbows in, extend forward, bend to 90 degrees. Extend forward and bend. Extend, squeeze in, out, squeeze in. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, get ready to hold it out, bend your elbows to 90 degrees, extend out, bend and out. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, get ready to hold it right here. Turn your palms in to face each other, touch your palms together. Try to get your elbows to touch. If you can't, that's fine. Just find that sensation of pulling your elbows in towards each other. So squeeze your arms together if you can, pulse up. You're still squeezing your arms in, up, up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, we're not done with the weights yet. We're just gonna change positions. So we're gonna do a tabletop. So your left hand is gonna be on the floor. Both knees and the tops of your feet are on the floor. Grab your weights. You can have one in one hand or two in one hand. Left hand is on the floor. Weights are in your right hand. Start with your hands on the floor. You're gonna pull your elbow up towards the ceiling with your weighted hand. Bring it back down, just lightly tap the floor. Don't put your weight into your right hand. Bring that elbow up, lightly tap, bring it up, small tap. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. If you don't have the weights, just squeeze that elbow up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold your elbow up as high as you can. Then we're gonna extend the tricep, bring it back in. Don't use any momentum. Use your muscles to slowly bend the arm in. 8 more. 7, 6. Keep your left shoulder engaged too. Try not to dip down here. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and relax. Nice job. Okay, so other side, I'm gonna turn around so you can see my arm. Your weight or weights are in your left hand. Your knees and your feet are pressed against the floor. Right hand is on your mat, right in front of your face. So starting with the left arm, pull that left elbow up, lightly, gently tap the floor. Pull it up and tap. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold your elbow up, extend the arm, and bend. Extend, bend. 8 more. Don't use momentum. 7. Bend your arms slowly on the way in. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good, relax. Okay, so now get rid of your weights. We don't need them. Buy weights. And lay down on your back. So we're gonna do floor bar. So you wanna imagine that the ceiling is your floor. So find a first position, your heels are touching. Imagine that the bottoms of your feet are pressing against the ceiling, so you're in a flat first position. Put your arms wherever you want. You can rest your head on your arms, you can have them underneath your glutes, down by your side, wherever you want. So while you're in this position, you want to make sure that your belly button is pulling down towards the floor so that your back is flat. If you feel like you're starting to arch your back, then just bend your knees a little bit. Okay, so first position, belly button is pulled in towards the spine. Point your feet as hard as you can, and then flex, find that flat first position. Point, and then flex. Point and flex. You're pointing as hard as you can, you're flexing as hard as you can, keeping your heels together the whole time. 15 more. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, find first position. Point just the right foot, flex the right foot, point the left foot, flex the left, point the right and flex, point the left and flex, point and point the right, point the left, 10 more, and left, and right, and left, 8, and left, right, and left, right, and left, 5 more, right, left, 4, left, right, left, right, left. 1 more on each foot. Good, now, first position, your heels are together. Point your toes, and you're gonna cross your right leg over your left, then cross your left over your right, and then open to a second position. Your second position doesn't have to be big. You're just opening your heels wider than your hips. Then we're gonna cross again. Cross right, cross left, open. 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 Okay, now that we have the movement, let's speed it up. Go cross, cross, open. Cross, cross, open. Cross, cross, open. Cross, cross, open. 10 more. Cross, cross, open. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Bring your knees into your chest. Give them a tight squeeze and rock side to side a couple times. Now, relax your foot, relax your ankle joint. Just shake that leg. So your foot should just flop around and switch sides. Flop your left foot around, shake that leg, relax the ankle, relax the foot. Okay, let's do some core and then we will stretch up. So have your feet flat on the floor, place your hands on your thighs. You're gonna slide your hands up your legs as you lift your chest and tap your knees. Lower down, lift, tap your knees, lower down. Tap the knees and down, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, good, keep going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, stay up, bring your hands by your side. You're keeping your chest up and you're just gonna pulse the arms, pulse. So imagine you're slapping the air underneath your hands. As your chest is lifted, shoulder blades should be off the floor. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay up. Bring your left hand to your left ankle. Try to grab your ankle. Then try to grab your right ankle with your right hand. Left hand to left ankle, right hand to right ankle. Left and right. And this whole time, we're keeping our shoulder blades off the floor. Squeezing your obliques to create that side to side movement. Keep that chin up. Keep that chest lifted. 10 more on each side. 10, 9, 8. You got this. We're almost done. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good. Relax the head. Okay. I know I said we're almost done. I really mean it this time. Leg lifts. So lift your legs. You can bend or straighten your knees. Lift your chest. Lower the legs as low as you can go without arching your back. Then lift the legs back up. Lower the legs and lift. Your hands can be underneath your glutes, down by your side, or behind your head, whatever you want. 8 more leg lifts. Really pull that belly button in. Keep your spine round in your lower back. 6 more. 5, really control your legs on the way down. 4, stop where you need to. If you can't get all the way down, that's fine. 3, keep your form. 2, 1 more. Okay, relax. Now we are done. And we get to stretch. So grab those knees, rock side to side. If you want, you can draw circles with your knees. Just take a moment to do whatever feels good here. Okay, so now grab onto your right knee with both hands. Extend your left leg long on the floor. And now find a twist. So bring your right knee up and over to the left side of your body. Your right arm can be extended out to the side, or you can bend it at a 90-degree angle if you want to open up your chest a little bit. And find a deep twist here. So you'll feel maybe a little bit of release in your lower back, maybe some opening up in the chest. Make sure your right shoulder is on the floor. And then if you want to make an even deeper twist, use your left hand to pull that right knee closer to the floor. And just hang out here in this twist. Slow down your breathing. Just let this feel good. Also feel free to close your eyes if you want. Just thank yourself for coming onto your mat today, for working hard, for moving your body. And slowly release your twist. Go ahead and switch sides. So extend your right leg long on the floor. Pull your left knee into your chest, and then find your opposite side twist. Bring your left knee up and over to the right side of your body. You can extend your left arm, you can bend it. Keep your left shoulder on the floor. If you want, use your right hand to pull your left knee closer to the floor to deepen your twist. Now, really start to pay attention to your breathing. So you can take a natural breath, or if you feel like you want more air in those lungs, breathe like we did at the beginning of class, where you took in as much air as you could with the inhale, and then slowly release it out through the mouth with your exhale. Good. Slowly start to release the twist. Now, we're going to find a figure four. So cross your right ankle over your left knee. You can grab behind your left thigh. You can grab over your left shin, or you can just leave your left foot on the floor and push your right knee forward. So whatever variation of this stretch you're doing, just make sure that you're feeling that stretch on the right glute or the right outer hip. You can find a different angle, move side to side. Just pay attention to how it feels. Adjust if you need to. Just really focus on opening up that hip and releasing any tension that you have from doing all that glute work at the bar. Good. Slowly release sides, or release the figure four and switch sides. So cross your left ankle over your right knee. You can leave your right foot on the floor. You can grab behind your right thigh. You can grab your right shin. Whatever variation works for you, just take a deep breath. Stretch out that muscle. Good. Now go ahead and take a long body stretch. Reach your arms up overhead, extend your legs, and stretch like you just woke up and you're taking a big yawn. Whenever you're ready, roll over onto one side. Just feel your body relax here for a moment. Feel free to close your eyes. Feel your bones, your muscles, and your skin just cooling off, relaxing, releasing any last tension you may be holding on to. And then use your hands to push yourself up to a seated position. You can have your eyes open, closed. It's up to you. Now, place your hands on your knees or your thighs with your palms facing down for grounding, or your palms facing up to receive. And let's breathe together. Take a big inhale through the nose. And then exhale, release a cleansing breath. Just let the air come out. Another breath just like that. Big inhale. Cleansing exhale, release. Let's take one more breath and hold your breath at the top. Inhale. Hold it. Just feel that air expanding the chest and the stomach. Hold it in. Now exhale, release. Bow forward to seal your practice. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. So, I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday. I will see you on Thursday, maybe. Again, I'm so sorry. I am like very bad at technology, so thanks for bearing with me. Now I just have to figure out how to end the meeting. So, thanks for sticking with me. I will see you guys soon. Have a great rest of your day and have a great week. Drink lots of water. Bye. I'm still on. Let's see.